It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
A little bit lower, y'all. It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love and protect one another.
We must love and protect.
When I decided to
We
pick
have
up a
nothing to
megaphone
lose but our chain.
4 years ago, it wasn't that I believed that I was being courageous.
All are still okay to be here.
It was simply to say that I got tired of my elders failing me. I got tired of politicians that look like me, that come from the same schools I come from, consistently failing my community. And if they weren't going to stand up to protect black lives, they weren't going to stand up to protect the unhoused, then we had to be able to show the world that there are other young leaders that care about these issues.
Just took a seat and we just let people know we're being peaceful, but we're also going to make sure they understand our message is very clear, that we won't move until these kids are free.
When Donald Trump was elected, we didn't know what was going to happen in our nation.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
I don't want to be somebody's role model for the sake of them telling me I am their role model. I want them to be able to say, you inspired me to get involved, and that's why I'm doing this.
We are in the middle of a pandemic where the governor has still refused.
That was murdered by the police would have been.
I hope that folks around this country are not complacent, nor will they be comfortable with the way things are. No matter if we are voting for Democrats or voting for Republicans, racism is alive and well in our communities. And in many ways, I believe that Donald Trump has led us to a space of understanding that white supremacy and racism never vanished. It actually was more emboldened, but it's been embedded in this nation's history. The civil rights movement didn't cure racism. Ending slavery didn't cure racism and white supremacy. It swept it under the rug.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
I am grateful that young people are getting out in the streets and declaring that Black Lives Matter. I'm grateful that young people are starting to see people that look like them being able to take a part of civic government. I am grateful for our young people to be able to say we will no longer accept failure. And that is what our young people are standing up and saying to us each and every single day.
But I am grateful every day to continue to stand with our community and make sure that we continue to say the names of those whom we lost.
Elected officials should be out in the streets listening and engaging and also leading their constituents the right direction. Listening to those who are directly impacted. My students were out there. We saw police officers shooting rubber bullets and using tear gas on young black, brown, and indigenous children. They said they didn't want to see police officers when they came back to school. I made it happen. I want young people to be able to stand up and to go to the ballot box. That's why I supported the 16 and 17-year-olds having the right to vote in school board elections, because school board members make decisions for our students, but they have to craft policy with our students. We've been leading on these issues because they're coming from those in the streets. Those who are in the streets screaming Black Lives Matter, that nobody should be illegal on stolen land. Those are the voices that are in our schools, and it is up to us to be able to hear them out.
Black Lives Matter means every single Black life matters.
I want to congratulate President Joe Biden and our sister, our friend, HBCU graduate, the first black woman, first woman of Asian descent to be the Vice President of the United States, Ms. Kamala D. Harris. Just because we won an election does not mean that protesting goes away. It means that accountability turns up.
No justice!
We're going to hold you accountable, but we're also going to walk with you to the finish line. We have a lot of work to ensure that Black Lives Matter, that safeguard a person's right to choose what's best with their body, to uphold marriage equality,
Future is on the line.
and so many other large legislative things to do.
Who's currently in D.C. to make sure impeachment gets a vote early.
Our civic duty to get out in our streets, to utilize our First Amendment rights peacefully, is something that will never go away. Congratulations, Mr. President. And congratulations, Madam Vice President. And remember, this is just an arm's reach away, and I am not afraid to use it.